I'm kind of like the guy who gets all James Bond's gadgets ready before he goes on a mission. Right, so right now I have a Sony FX6 set up with Atomos Ninja. So I'm going to shoot some tennis today. I want to be able to roll for a really long time. So the Ninja shoots to hard drives. So you can kind of just roll it. These have like hundreds of gigs on them, so you can just roll and roll and roll and keep rolling. The post guys are probably gonna be mad at me, but they chose their department. And then also, this is one of our only cameras that's equipped with gold mount battery. So I can just keep the camera rolling, won't have to worry about battery changes. I'm using native Sony lenses because the autofocus is immaculate. It's like an old school camcorder. It's just like everything is in focus all the time. It's pretty insane.
And this will be handheld the whole time?
Yeah, I might grab a tripod just in case I want to put it down for a second, but yeah, I'll probably be handheld. I know the person who is sort of directing likes to use the word dynamic, which doesn't mean much to us filmmakers, but to production people, to the execs, I kind of know what that means. It means run around everywhere all the time.
You got your running shoes on?
Actually, no, I should have, you know what, I probably should have thought about that. I have boots on. Yeah.
All right, and is the Sony FX6 also your favorite camera?
No. I think most people have a love-hate relationship with Sony. Like their image quality, the autofocus, all phenomenal. But even though they've gone through several iterations, their menus are still terrible. So I can't tell you the amount of times we've been on set trying to find something simple and we were just like, you know, when it's here and it's quiet, you can find whatever you need. But like when the pressure's on it, you're trying to figure out how to change the exposure index or something simple like that. It's just like, and their language, they don't just call things what they're called in the menus. They kind of have their own sort of language in their cameras. So yeah, Sony's probably not my favorite. My favorite cameras to shoot with are probably Alexa cameras. I know that sounds cliche. Everybody says Alexa's the best, but the camera just gets out of the way. It's kind of like when you shoot with a Red or a Sony, it's like you have to access both sides of your brain. You have to stop the creative and then like go to the technical and then go back to the creative. And that really sucks sometimes. But the Alexa's kind of, everything is just like right there. It's like, do you want to change your ISO? You press ISO. Do you want to change shutter? You press shutter. But you know, with practice, you can get good at anything. So they do have like this cool quick menu now, which is a touch screen. So that is a huge plus on this generation of Sony cameras like the FX6. The FX9, the FX3.
Did you know that all the gear you see right here is managed by the equipment management software Check Room? With Check Room, you know where your gear is at all times, so no more overlapping bookings, lost cameras, or items left behind. I mean, who doesn't want that, am I right? Check it out on checkroom.com.
You know, in the world of content creation, the sets are getting smaller and smaller, so everybody has to do multiple roles, so a lot of times you are your own AC, but
So what's your role?
My role officially is camera utility tech / gear manager. So sometimes we outsource, so we'll like hire freelancers or whatever, and they'll have to put in a gear request based on the gear that we have available for their shoot. They'll come here, I'll prep everything for them, ask them what camera settings they want to use. I'll get all that ready for them, ask them what lenses they want to use, what lights, etc., etc. Sometimes I have to show people how to use things. So like on our Blackmagic cameras, there are no buttons. They are the studios, so it's just a screen. So on the last shoot, I had to go around and make sure. I was like, not to insult your intelligence, but this is the record button. And some of the guys didn't know. So, you know, that's what I'm here for.
If you want to know more about their workflow, check out this video.
Yeah, that was kind of like Sony language. Like it was a whole lot of words that meant nothing.